Let's read the interpretation here. This is the card of complete awakening within the dream world and the realization that all of life is a dream within a dream. This is an awe-inspiring and frightening concept to the limited human ego. When we become fully awake, we exit consensus reality and yet still operate within it. That is the difference between someone experiencing psychosis and a truly awakened being. In a psychotic state, a person becomes dislodged from consensus reality and is unable to interact with the world in a conscious way. The awakened individual, on the other hand, can see beyond the illusions and yet still operate skillfully within them. The danger of awakening lies within the ego, which wants to inflate itself in any way possible. Its primary purpose is to defend the old construction of thyself, which was your best effort to stay safe in the past. The problem is that as you grow, the old structure of your defense mechanisms becomes dysfunctional and must be upgraded. As with the false awakening card, this card carries with it a temptation to claim awakening before you have actually reached it. This can start you down a slippery slope into delusions of grandeur or becoming a false guru or a cult leader type. When you dedicate yourself to advanced lucid dreaming, you gain abilities and insights that make you tremendously powerful. Be vigilant and honest with yourself as you do your trauma healing and shadow integration work so that your ego does not become inflated and lead you to misuse your power. It is very important that you remain humble as you seek to experience even a beginning taste of what it is to truly be awake. With your lucid dreams, or even in your reality, your waking reality, call out to your guides to show you a glimpse of ultimate reality. Dedicate yourself to the lifelong practice of building a lucid life. Don't expect it to be easy, but also don't expect it to be too hard. Enlightenment is actually already present within each of us. We've just forgotten it, just as we forget our dreams upon awakening each day. Even before you reach an awakened state, you begin to have dreams of clarity. There may be signs and symbols that you are starting to achieve clarity within your dreaming and waking practices. For instance, manifestations of smoke, mirages, mirrors, glowing light, fog, lighting, divine figures, sentient beings, and directly seeing many pure realms. The appearance of divine figures within lucid dreams can be especially helpful in giving you a glimpse of clarity and awakening that is hard to put into words. So, look at that. What a beautiful message here. You are awakening, right? I feel that has summed up exactly what is going on here within your energy. Your angel number today is validation 11. So, you might be seeing these numbers right now, confirming that you are right now going through an awakening. You're going through this experience. This is a part of your evolution. Your soul is rising, and you can either experience this as a beautiful spiritual experience, or you can choose to experience it however you want. So, the message is, you are aligned with your highest good at this time. You are having an awakening. This is aligning you to your higher self, and it's time to take the right actions, the actions that feel right to you, intention behind your actions. You are right now manifesting. You are the power, the force that is manifesting your reality. So, this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button, and if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So, enjoy, and until the next time. I was getting a vision of a crystal in my mind when I was meditating on your reading before pulling these cards. So, I feel crystal quartz. It's very clear. It is in tune with itself. There's nothing fogging it. It knows how to protect its energetic space, and it understands the cycle of rebirth, right? It understands the cycle of dying away and then being born again. It's like a season changing in your life. This is the best way to describe it. So it feels like you might be going through an energy of winter and moving into spring, or you might be in summer moving into the season of fall. So it's gradually happening. You can see it happening. You know, when we see that summer is now turning into fall, we can feel it all around us. You're feeling this energy all around you. You are right now moving through a transformation, a major shift. And this is why you're here in this collective space today. So yes, Spirit is communicating with you. You are safe and protected as you are shedding old energies. You're actually meant to be an active participant in the releasing and shedding of these energies. You cannot be passive here. Even when things are dark, you are the light. Even when we're in an experience of darkness, there's always light there. I always find in my own experiences, I have to be the light in the darkness in order to see the light around me. Because once I start to shine my light, I start to see other light shine. This is the power of you as well, okay? So this is what Spirit is connecting you with right now as you are moving through your life's experience. Illusions are melting away. The things that are not truthful for you, the ones that are not in alignment with you and don't ring true for you, these are all melting away. You're not meant to live in a world of illusions. You are someone that sees clearly. You always have. Sometimes we have fog that comes up and pulls us away from that clarity. We go through patches of energy where we can sometimes fall away, and these challenges, the ones when we are detouring and going down a different path, I feel we upgrade through these like we level up in our own life experience. It's almost like, okay, the path ahead requires that you go do this tutorial or this training session and then come out so you're equipped to take on that next level. This is what I feel the death card is for you. You're taking a detour, and the detour is actually taking away whatever armor, whatever layer or guard you're wearing, and it's taking that off. Oh my goodness. They're asking you to take the armor off as you are moving through this energy of death and rebirth. Okay, so take the armor off and allow yourself to be vulnerable within this experience and actually have the experience for what it is. Allow yourself to move through this transformation because this is what's happening. This is a part of your evolution. So, if anywhere in your life you are experiencing endings, completions and things like that, and if it's weighing on you heavily, they want you to allow yourself to feel the heaviness, but don't hold on to it. Allow yourself to move through the emotions, but don't hold on to it. Allow those periods of light to come in and brighten your day or brighten your experience. Focus on that light as well. Look for it because it's there. It's up to you how you want to experience your life right now. Some of you are going through a season shift in your life, and this is where Spirit is calling you to step into this experience in the way that you want to shine in this experience. You get to choose how you want to show up within the experience you're having. So, fear's here. Fear is one of the biggest illusions. This is what is actually leaving your life. You can see that this Grim Reaper is leaving this person, or there's something else that is coming through with this. The more I look at it, the more it keeps changing and morphing. So maybe you are finding yourself in an experience that keeps changing and morphing into something else. You're making decisions, there's someone else doing something, and it's just turning into this thing that you feel you have no control over. This is where Spirit is letting you know if you are to stabilize yourself and ground and center yourself in your own soul's energy, your own frequency and vibration, by tuning out the noise and the chaos of everything that might be going on and really come back to yourself, you're going to be able to move through this a little bit more with ease and allowing what no longer belongs in your life. It's now time for you to allow it to leave. It's okay to let it leave and not be afraid that you're vulnerable because it's leaving your life. It feels like the armor you are wearing is tied to that old cycle, and it feels scary to move into this new energy that is unfamiliar. It's unknown. It's okay. Spirit is saying, you know the story of Rapunzel where she drops down her hair. She's been in this castle and she's finally able to escape and actually experience Freedom. This is what I'm getting here. What's the movie called? The latest one, it has the horse in it. I forget the name of it. Oh my gosh, it's at the tip of my tongue, but I can't seem to get it, so if you can, share with me. But that story of her, this prince coming in, and she just wants to explore and be free. Yeah, it's a free spirit energy that is breaking free. This is what I'm getting with the Tower card for you. So yeah, your life may feel like a tower is falling away. Parts of you, parts of relationships, parts of situations, experiences. Maybe it does feel like life is falling away for you, and in a sense, energetically it kind of is. We have to allow this process of shedding, just like the snake does, right? You have to give yourself some time and patience and move and flow through this, create your own rhythm and flow, and allow this destruction to happen. Allow everything to fall away. Allow the new to emerge. There's no need to resist it or try to control it or try to do anything with it. Rather, let's surrender to it. So this is a really big change that has come in, and some of you may have been treading through this change for a long time, or you're recently coming into it, or you're sensing or feeling it. Allow yourself to move through this. A tower moment in my life once was where I was fired from a job I had for over 7 years, and I knew that was going to happen. I feel it was leading to that point, and I shouldn't have stayed as long as I did, but I did. In that split second, I had that tower moment. I was fired. I felt like my world was over. I was a single mom at the time, so for me to have a job was very important, because I had 2 daughters. I sat in my car, cried it out, felt the emotions that took a couple of hours. Once I worked myself through that, I cleaned myself up. I'm like, you know what? Nope, this is not gonna happen to me. I'm going to go home. I'm going to clean myself up. I'm going to go get a job. And tomorrow, I'm gonna go to work. That was the intention I set. I was on a mission. It was like, no, I'm not gonna let this happen. That's just the way that I operate. We all operate differently. So find ways to connect with your energy, and your soul wakes up. It does, right? In that moment, my soul woke up, and it said, no, we're going to go look for a job. So I cleaned myself up, went looking for a job that day. I found a job, a position that paid way more than what I was making, and a better title, like I was elevating. So that moment of me wanting to break free and actually have this experience, I was waiting. I was like doing this. I don't know what I was doing. I can't even explain to you, but I felt the ending of that. I felt it for a while, and then it finally happened, and I didn't even know that it was going to happen, and it was upsetting. I had to go through the emotions of it and move past that, and then step back into that authority, back into that power, and shift it. You're meant to transform it into something bigger and better. So this is what's happening through the tower moment for some of you. This is not a time to... It's okay to pause and reflect through this experience, but it's not a time to be passive. You want to step into your inner strength, because you're going to be able to move through this. You have the power to do it, okay? So believe in the power of you, and know that Spirit is backing you and bringing you information and guidance that you need. All you have to do is clear the path in order to connect. This means not letting yourself worry or stress. When you do catch yourself doing that, let's try to work on releasing that energy and bringing calm within ourselves, so we can create that space for Spirit to connect and bring the guidance we need, right? So this is necessary. Whatever experience this is for you, it is necessary. I also pulled a spirit animal guide. So this is an animal that is going to be guiding you at this time. It is a snake, all right? So some of you might be seeing snake somewhere. Maybe you heard the word snake, or there's a logo or a mascot snake, or something like that around you, or even a tattoo of a snake. The message here is, you will be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Change is in the wind, and you are at the center of it all as the catalyst. You are the catalyst for this change. To smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. Okay? So this is what they're calling you to do at this time. Allow yourself to move through this transformation. Okay? So you're definitely going to be seeing snakes as you are moving through this energy. I also pulled a bonus card, and there is that crystal that I was seeing. So before I actually pulled the cards, I was seeing a crystal, and it was so pure. It had these beautiful light, different colors. They were rainbow. There was light beam going in and light coming through, and there was a lot of clarity there. It was its pure self. It was an awakening. So I feel this is tied to you and your light, and this could have to do with a third eye awakening or your frontal lobe awakening. 22 is the number on this card. This might be a number that you're seeing somewhere in your life. So if you are seeing this number, it's a confirmation. If you're looking for timing, they are saying 22 days around the message of this card.
Hello there, my beautiful friends. Welcome to Eye of Wisdom. This is a timeless reading, and regardless of your zodiac sign, you are meant to be here with me today to receive this message.
So let's just put this incense here. And I just want to let you know that I pulled cards for all of us during my meditation. I felt called to actually pull a message and sit with it, and then bring you messages. So you're going to see that my reading is a little bit of a different format, and I was just called to express my creativity in a different way today. I hope you enjoy this. What I first wanted to start with was your Guardian Angel Oracle card. I had the message illusions coming in, and there are a lot of illusions in the world. This is a reality full of many different kinds of illusions, and right now, illusions are dissolving for you. Those of you that are here today, you are feeling and experiencing a shedding and releasing of illusions, things that are no longer in alignment with your energy. So your message today is, elevate your perspective and look beyond the limitations that have been imposed upon you. You are here to dissolve constraints, bring harmony, and raise consciousness. So go do exactly that. I'm going to read that to you one more time. Elevate your perspective and look beyond the limitations that have been imposed upon you. You are here to dissolve constraints, bring harmony, and raise consciousness. Go do exactly that. All right, so some of you might be seeing someone that looks like the image of this card. It's a confirmation that you are surrounded by earth angels. Okay, so illusions are dissolving. You know, I pulled 3 tarot cards. I pulled a bunch of different cards here, so I'm excited to share the messages that came through. The tarot cards, though, were very dark. So let me share with you what came through. We have the Death card, and I feel that there is something ending in your life. Something that is no longer in alignment with who you are. Something that may have been keeping you there within its energy, whether this is a person, a job, or a situation that you felt kept you stuck or kept you stagnant in your life. You are actually breaking free. The cards that came through are letting me know that you are going through a major transformation in your life right now. Some of you might be feeling this experience of transformation subtly, while others, you're going to feel this intensely. Okay, we have major arcana cards in your spread today, so the energy here is going to be prominent. You're definitely feeling it. Because it's in the background, some of you are going to feel it intensely, while others, you'll feel this subtly. This is where Spirit is calling you to tune into your spirit mind. You're having a spiritual experience. The material mind will not be able to comprehend or understand what is going on. So, this is where maybe you want to just put logic aside for now and tap into the wonder, the awe, and the miracles of life. That is the Death card. We have the 5 of Cups that came through as well, so again, some of you are experiencing a dark period in your life, a cycle that is pulling out energies that no longer match your frequency and vibration. This shedding is actually necessary, so it's going to feel uncomfortable. This is where Spirit is bringing into your awareness the things that you actually have to release and let go of. These are things within yourself, and I feel a lot of this has to do with the emotions that you have been feeling for the last little while. So, this is the Five of Cups, and we have the Tower card. Some of you are moving through a tower moment, and this is an old energy that was built, and it served its purpose, but now this structure is no longer in alignment with what you are becoming or who you are becoming. This isn't even about you becoming, it's you remembering who you are, and it's not in alignment with this structure, with this system, with this tower, whatever this tower is for you. There's a rebuilding that needs to happen here. You are being put back into alignment, and things are shaking. It's going to feel like you're going through a lot of challenges and difficulties in your life. But this is where Spirit is calling you to stay strong in whatever situations you are facing at this time. Know that you are under divine protection, and you are divinely guided. Okay, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So, whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. That's my favorite part, when you share with me how these cards' messages come in for you. So, yes. Then we've got the star here on the back of this person's cloak. I feel there's something that may have been sacrificed or needs to be sacrificed or needs to come to an end, because it is actually in the way of what it is that you're trying to create. So, what is it that's in the way of you actually experiencing your desired reality, your desired relationship, your desired career, whatever this is for you? What is it that you can release? I feel that you know what it is that you need to let go of, but you're having a hard time just doing it. And yes, it gets in the way. And you know all of the many reasons and feelings that we feel. I feel it has to do with your emotions. You're holding on to something here, and this is something that has been calling you to release it. You've been feeling. So if you're here today and you're resonating with what I'm saying, this reading is for you. And maybe you know somebody in your own life that is dealing with this kind of energy as well, right? This is a general reading. If it's not resonating with you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. Alright, so yes, there's something that has to leave your life, and it's going to feel painful. It's not going to feel comfortable. You're going to go through emotions and experiences in your life that maybe you're holding on to right now, and perhaps you're not meant to hold on to them right now. I feel that Spirit is calling you back to yourself, to hold on to yourself before you fully fall apart. And I feel there's a version of you that is actually meant to fall apart. So this is why the experience you're experiencing is coming in. You are going through a major transformation where you are shedding old energies. Okay, this is what's going on here. And wow, the mask has fallen off, is what Spirit is showing me. Someone's mask has fallen off, and the truth is now coming out. I feel the truth needs to be poured out, no matter how painful it is. Some sort of a truth is being revealed to you, and you might be having a hard time with this. So this is where Spirit wants you to just hold on to your soul here, and give yourself as much love as you can. Okay? Give yourself as much love as you can. The energy that you have been putting out there in the world right now, that energy needs to come back to you. So this is what Spirit is calling you to do now. You may be seeing signs around you. Crows have been coming up quite a bit in my readings, and ravens are also coming through, and black cats. You might be seeing these animals around you, and it's these crows, especially if you're seeing many crows around, are there to actually take bits and pieces of that away from you. So they're there to actually help you release and let that go. You know, whenever I see a raven or a crow outside and I'm feeling really heavy, whatever crow I see, I'm like, here you go, you can take this. I'm going to give it to you, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to sit and think about it. I'm going to give it to you, and you can take it wherever it needs to go. So maybe you could just give those energies to the crows, and they can take them wherever they need to go. So waterfall again, these are emotions. You need to allow yourself to flow emotionally. You have to express yourself as well. You can't keep yourself bottled up inside, right? So give yourself an outlet. Find a way to express yourself in the way that your soul is asking you to. This is spirit, bringing you back to your soul, to your spirit, and connecting back with that in order to unleash the energy that you're meant to unleash by being connected to yourself. Okay, and there is an old version of you that is being called to shed. It's like a snake energy. So, the snake is coming through this card. You are definitely going through. Oh yes, that's why the snake is here. That was one of the cards I pulled in your meditation. So this is a transformation. Look at that. It's slithering into the reading here. So, we've got a snake energy. There's a shedding. There's an old version of you that is melting away. It's not that it's going away fully. It just means it's allowing another version of you to emerge, and this version is light.